Welcome back, my name is HypeUpTech and in today's video I'm going to be rating the look, protectiveness and functionality of 4 different iPhone cases, 5 if you count my base iPhone 13. So first let's talk about the least amount of protection you can have on an iPhone, no case. Now although it's definitely not protective, having an iPhone without a case is not that bad, especially with the newer iPhone 15s. Last week I went to an Apple store and just felt how comfy and high quality the iPhone 15 and iPhone 15 Pro models are. Why would you want to cover it up? So using a phone without a phone case isn't that protective, but it will look great and now it will feel comfy. I think people are starting to say that iPhones can be damaged easily, like scratches, but don't break. Trying to decide which case was the least protective was quite hard. It was between these 2 phone cases, but I think I made the right decision. As much as I love this phone case, it's not protective. It looks great aesthetically, but it doesn't protect the camera, and the bezels don't even go higher than the screen. If you don't drop your phone, or don't drop your phone that much, it has a great looking design, but as soon as you knock it into something, the back glass shatters. I should know, when I got this case as a set of 2, on the first day of having it, I walked into a countertop, and well, I had to say goodbye to one of my favourite cases. So I think you can guess what the second case is. All things considered, getting a silicone case isn't that bad. They're easily customised by you or a manufacturer, as well as coming in many styles. Some even support MagSafe. Now, let's move on to the bad. Most silicone cases aren't very strong and are very stretchy, especially around the buttons. Just look at the stretch. For some reason, the cases can get quite dirty and sticky inside and out, and for some reason they aren't that easy to clean. Finally, as much as I liked using a silicone case, and they could be very customizable, I went through about 5 in 1 year. So this next case might look protective, but it has quite a weak build quality. It feels like it could even snap. So you might ask, why is it in 3rd on my list? Well, it's not as bad as the previous phone cases and is very functional. It doesn't have any floating buttons, but it has a really good kickstand as well as a camera cover, a level of protection that no other phone case has on this list. Although it looks quite protective, this protective looking design actually makes it quite uncomfortable to hold. In conclusion, this case looks protective. If you really care about your cameras, then this case is pretty good. But I would like to say is when doing some drop tests, instead of bouncing, it felt like it just hit the floor and stopped. So it wasn't that hard to decide what case was going to be the 4th and top spot. This is the mouse case. I've been using this case for around 5 months. It's not fancy looking, although it has a beautiful carbon fibre back. It's very protective and ergonomical. It's got a simple design. It doesn't have floating buttons, but some of the newer cases for the newer phones have them, as well as grips, so you don't drop your phone in the first place. Instead of the outer rim being the same height, it dips in the middle, allowing your thumb to reach the screen easily to the point where you don't even realise it's there. The camera isn't as protective as one of the other phone cases, but the overall protectiveness means that it won't matter overall. So how is the phone case so protective? Well, it uses aeroshock, which absorbs and dissipates the energy of any impacts. Even Mouse's clear cases have aeroshock in the rims. As well as more protectiveness, they have a much stronger magnets for MagSafe charging or accessories. So with all that wrapped up, I'd like to say overall, this is a comparison. Get the phone cases you want, but I would definitely recommend a mouse case. Every year they're coming out with new designs and more protection. So thank you for watching. Make sure you leave a like, and if you like the content you've seen, consider subscribing.